Hello everyone, welcome to another Guest Internet video. This is part of our series of instructional videos that explain how to configure the Guest Internet controller. Well, before I start, I want to remind you once more that if you have a Guest Internet product, before you start anything, do download the configuration guide. It tells you how to connect the equipment, how to go through the setup wizard to initialize the equipment, and then how to log in as the administrator. And you'll be surprised how many people send us a message to support. How do I log in as the administrator? Well, it's all there in the document. Please read it carefully before you start any configuration. Now, when you log in as the administrator, the first thing you see is the system information page, and this gives you a summary of the product. And we have the features that can be configured in the menu at the left-hand side. Right now, we're going to look in the advanced settings, and we're going to look at the backup and restore feature. Now, this is a very important feature that you ought to be using, because what this allows you to do is back up the configuration. So when you finish configuring a product, you make a backup file of that, because you don't know if that product breaks, you need to replace it. You can then restore the configuration file onto a new product. If you're installing several different locations, then you only need to do the configuration once. Once you've done the configuration, you save the configuration file, and then you restore that configuration file onto all the other Guest Internet controllers that you're going to be installing. So it saves you a lot of time. So you have the options here. For example, download the settings, and then if you want to restore the settings, you click here to choose a file, which is the previous settings that you've saved, and then you click on the restore settings, and that installs the settings from the previous configuration. Now, this page also has a feature, reset to factory defaults. There are two methods of setting a product to factory defaults. One is clicking this button here, and the other one is the reset button on the outside of the product. Now, remember that once you reset to factory defaults, you erase the settings. So there are no more settings. You have to start with the setup wizard, create a new password, create the login page. So you start the process. This is a useful feature. For example, if you have a product that's used in one application and then you're going to move it to another application, or you're going to sell it to somebody. So you reset the product to factory defaults, and then the other person can set the product up from scratch. Now, if you want more information, please download and read our manual. Go to the Guest Internet website. There's a button on the top right. You click that to download the manual. It's available in English and Spanish. And you can find the section on system backup and reset. It also explains methods to reset to defaults using the reset button or using a computer connected to the WAN port. So there are several different methods of resetting the product to factory defaults. If you have any questions, you can send us an email. We'll be very happy to help you. And please look at other videos in our instructional series for more information. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.